All right. Good. Actually, no, it is now afternoon now. Good afternoon. Doing my weekly recap for the week. You know, trading's a lot like life, man. If you're not learning and improving and trying new things in life and just being stagnant, you're just not going to make it. So I had a pretty rough week, and it ended up being a really good week in the end. But it was just tough, man. There were a lot of tickers that I thought were going to fade and die out this week, and they kind of zombied back. I mean, broken ones in my opinion. But let's get into it. I'll try to go through all this stuff and see what's going on. So the first thing I have here is BXRX, and this was Monday. I'll start right down the list, and I had a big run up pre-market, and really at the open pre-market or the close of the previous day. I mean, you can see it's almost like a double top. And I just had lines drawn at 1.9 and 2. And when the market opened, there was a little stuff there. If you can see my, hopefully this, yeah, it's showing up. There was a little stuff. I wish it wasn't a hand. I'll have to change that for next time. What's that? Yeah, it's an arrow over here. I'll change that for next time. So a little stuff, a little pullback, a little stuff. And I said, all right, I think this is done. Boom. Had my fantasy orders still out there too, and just washed down and simply covered out before 10:30 as a nail and bail. Not a fancy trade, but what, 30 some cents, let's say. I wasn't too upset with it. Don't need to look back much. There's not much to this thing. So let's look at the next one on Tuesday. We had COEP, and COEP was right off of the watch list from Alex. COEP, and this, as you see, had a big run up Monday morning as well, and this actually ran right at the open. Let's look at the yearly on this. Where'd my there we go. Let's look at the yearly on this. 1 day, 1 year. There's definitely a pretty good support and resistance here. Became support back here, became resistance here in this area. Had the big run up here. Could have gone to 3 easily, 350. Anyway, so had this set up. What did Alex say for the week? Let's see. Here's Monday, right? Boop. Monday had Alex had written down, see, maybe a bounce towards 192, 210 to short, 230 stop. It wasn't really making it that far. I kind of got to 2, right? So I took the trade, not much. Hit a little bit to cover. I knew this would cover all my expenses for the day with the other trade. And then I just kind of let the rest fade out. And, I got another good 30 cents, I guess, on it. It was a nice, decent way to start the week. Nothing spectacular, but it was a good start of the week. Whoops. Oh, I went back. Oh, boy. It's Friday afternoon, guys. Come on. I got a little, drinking some water. I was going to have a beer and some wine or something, but I got to go. I have practice after this. All right, so then the last trade I took on the 27th on Monday was PYXS, and this is just debauchery here. I mean, this is just straight up hot chick. Whoops, I missed. And this one's been causing troubles, all week with people. Boom. And as you can see, here's Monday. Well, here's Thursday. This thing was nowhere near done, right? But it actually turned out to be a pretty good trade on Monday. Everyone's staying away from it. I liked it. I was waiting for the big top out. I got in a little early here, and you can see I stopped out. Okay. Then when I saw this stuff here, boom, this big candle here, I added. I said, I'm in. Boom. I liked that $3 mark, that 310. I was good. It bounced back up and it just faded. Now, what I wanted this to do, right? I covered some at 2.6 or 2.8 here for 20 cents. I wanted this to go where? I mean, it started here. I was looking at, can we get back to $2? I didn't quite make it there. I covered some again. I was gone. This I put on as an OCO trade. So I had my stop loss. Usually about probably 20 cents. I was probably around 330 was my stop. And I had a cover here at, this is probably 265. probably because my average was probably 305. Yeah, 40 cents. So I wanted to take some off here, and then my rest of my covers were much lower. Didn't get there. This thing just kept going sideways all day. I ended up at the end of the day, as you can see here, a bunch of covers, just getting out of the trade. It was a great trade. It didn't do exactly what I wanted. I had a little FOMO. I didn't think it would really run past 3. It did, but I composed myself and had a pretty good trade on it. So next, I think that was the only trades I had that day. Yep. So Monday was a really, really good day to start the week. Then we get to Tuesday. And Tuesday, is that the day I made some mistakes? No. Tuesday, I think I just followed. Let me pull something else up. Where is that document? Come on, David. Let me open this up here. Where is it? Here, desktop. Come on, man. I'm trying to get better, boys and gals. I don't know if any gals watching this stuff. Hope so. Hope everyone's trading and doing well. Let me hit this button. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So today was a pretty good day too. Okay. But look at this disaster. I mean, this is just a mishmash. These are mistakes everywhere. VKTK. Let's get the bigger chart up on here. VKTKOX. Sorry. Boom. Look at this thing. This is Tuesday, right? So here's Tuesday. Look at this big run up pre-market. And then it dumps back down. And what am I thinking, right? Well, this thing's over. I want to play the bounce. Well, that didn't really occur. And it was a rough day. Let's look at the yearly on this. Yeah, look at that. New ticker. You know, this is a great learning, right? So it pops up at pre-market. I'm thinking here, no problem. Boom, boom. I didn't like the way it was going, and I was willing to go to 14, that whole number. So I got out right away and attacked again, and I just didn't like it. It started going again, and yeah, guess what? It would have worked, I guess, if I would have held it, but it just wasn't setting up properly for me. So I got out, and then I came back later in the day. I tried another quick trade. This is a bad afternoon short. I'm deviated from VWAP. Yes, I picked a whole number, right? But I'm not bow. I don't trade like that. I have to have solid lines. If I'm going to trade this, it needs to be down in here. It need to be going this way, not grind. I mean, look at this grind all day up. To me, this is a long, and I mean, look at the week. It went long. It just kept going up. So, obviously, that was a bit of a red trade on the morning. I had tight stops because I was still green on the day. What was my next trade? PYXS again. All right. So, this is day 2 trading this. Probably shouldn't be trading it, but oh well. Oh, you know what? I had something going on this day. Oh, you're right. I was not here for the morning. So that was another learning thing for me, is I haven't decided, and I haven't done a very good job of, and I took I think a pre-market trade on this, is when I can't be here for the open, I try to trade here pre-market, and then I come back and try here, and it's not smart. I think I just need to walk away for the day. And that's a growing pain for me, is I haven't gotten myself where I can just say I'm a degenerate. I am not going to trade this day. I did get lucky, little PYXS, right? It was coming down. I took some on at the $4 mark, and I got out right at the close, or right at 350 for a small scalp down. You know, anywhere from, looks like about 15 cents to 20 cents. So it was a small little trade. See the 28th. Oscar on the 28th. Look, all in the afternoon, aren't they? This is better, though. This is a good trade. Why? Look at 2 o'clock. Where's this ticker? This is a solid. I'll take that trade any day in the afternoon. around the $6 mark, went below VWAP, kind of around the 6, went, and then just tanked. And did I add any more after 3 or anything? No. Boom, down, tanked. That's a good trade. I like that trade. Is it the next day? All right, we're going into the next day. So I'm green Monday, Tuesday. And usually I'm green on Wednesdays too. Usually Thursday's my bad day. Well, Tuesday, if you guys remember, that was the day that everyone kind of blew up. And what was it on? Was it VKTX? I think it was, where everyone kind of went red that day. And I got lucky because I didn't trade. Well, then I come back Wednesday, pretty cocky, thinking, I skipped all the losses. I was green 2 days in a row. Let's get after it a little bit. Well, that sets up the big problem of, you guessed it, going red. Excuse me. Wow. Oh, I got to get going. So the first thing I did is BMEA. Why am I trading this? There's no reason in the world for me to be trading this ticker, this large cap stock. No, it's the dumbest thing ever. And what's even worse is, I mean, look at this thing. It's just going straight up. Right? Here's Wednesday. I'm down here. I'm in here first thing in the morning, right? I'm catching this, and look what it does. This is the dumbest trade ever. Now, yep, I'm up here, right? Up. Oh, but I broke even here and done. I shouldn't be trading this ticker. It's just silly. And I wrote that in my notes everywhere. I gotta stop that. Here we go. VKTK. This is what killed everyone, right? Look at this. Okay, boom. It should be done. I'm gonna hit the bounce. Oh, why didn't you cover any, Dave? I mean, look right there. That's you greedy bastard. So that's what, 50 cents at least right there. No, let's go. Oh, let's hit this because I am so convinced that this thing, because of yesterday or the day before, right? VKTX. Everyone got smoked. This thing's done on Wednesday. Has to be done, right? Has to be done on Wednesday. What's it do? Go straight up, whammo. You know, I was up 50 cents. Now it reverses on me on a buck. I said, I'm out, I'm done. Guess what happens right after this? It tanks. Look right here. This is where I got out. Right? Right in here. And it goes up to here, and what goes up? It goes right back down. I could have at least broken even or made a little money. It was a silly trade. It wasn't broken. So there's one little loss, right? Then we get to the next one. Oscar. Well, SCR. Now, I believe this one, now VKTK wasn't on the watch list. It was on a different one. I saw it on Alex said avoid, BMEA, he said avoid. I thought, because there was a watch list underneath it, I thought it was yes, trade it at the spot. The only reason I traded it, big mistake. Got to pay attention to what you're looking at on the watch list. Then Oscar. This trap shorts yesterday, but now I think it's day 2. We're looking for 625, 650. Well, where did I get in? 570. Why? I saw this. I said, up, time to get in. I got out. So I waited for the open. What's happening here? I'm getting close to where? Zombie time. I get in around that $6 mark. I'm a little early again. Boom. I cut myself out. I said, I'm done. I'm done for the day on this. It's over. And kind of luckily, yeah, it did tank down. Look at this. It did come right back down a little bit, down to 580. So it would have been down to here. I probably would have gotten some out, but then it just ramped up and just took off. So another loss. So we 3 losses already for today. Then PYXS. Well, what do we have here? Day 3 today. I see 2 potential trades. Okay, I got one of the potential trades, and I'm in the money here, and I'm down on those other trades, right? So I'm down 3 trades. I'm 3/4 away to my max loss. Okay, it means that the broker's going to stop me out, and I'm in this one, and it's working. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to get back to even. BYXS. I'm getting back to even. on Wednesday, which is right here, right? Right in here, getting back to even. And I'm thinking, yep, this is good. I didn't cover any because I wanted to make back all my losses. And guess what happens, right? Wednesday, this happens. This zombie right here, right before zombie. Look at my stop. Now, this stop right here was max daily loss. It took me out of this trade and my other profitable trade. I was done. Boom, KO'd, done for the day. Thank God. I mean, this thing, again, if I don't have a max broker loss, right? What's this thing do? This thing goes up to what, 450? You know, so I'm up here. Yeah, it could be a line, but it's a major loss. Keeps bouncing around. And it keeps going. I mean, it just wasn't a good day trading. I was really cocky. Here's another one. AMC, this is the one that got me. I mean, look, boom, I'm in the money. And why didn't I cover at 5? I mean, it's only 20 cents because I wanted more because I was down on 2 other tickers. So why did it stop out there? That's where my broker limit hit. Then we go to the 30th. And the 30th was a rough day as well. That's the day that everything just wouldn't die out and fade. So if we look at the watch list yesterday, PYXS day 4, and the 2 potential trades are there again. What did I do? I had it out there. Boom, got in, got out, got in, boom, 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 got out, got in, got out. Okay, I left some on to see if it would fade, and it didn't. It took me out right around here. I did have the stop. It was up higher. I just didn't like it anymore, so I got out. It was a decent trade. You know, it was decent. This ad is a little aggressive in my opinion. I think I got bailed out by this candle right before 10:30. I normally don't add past 10:15, but you know it worked. And we're Thursday on this, right? So we're in here. But look what happens too. What's this thing do? I mean, this thing just starts eating up right here at 11 o'clock. So I'm actually lucky right here, right? Because at 11 o'clock, this thing takes off and goes parabolic and wipes people out. Toro, this is just a crappy ass trade. I went in too late, realized I hit my number. It was on the watch list. Low hanging fruit. This is a grind. I've talked to many people. Is you see this going like this, a grind on a low hanging fruit, and it's past 10 o'clock. Don't take the trade. So there's a small loss. This is just a little longer. Boom, 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 as it went. Actually, it's the same exact one. This just showed the can. Oh, I wanted to put the PY because look what happened after that stop out. Boom. I actually have a couple of these PYXs in here. I think, and I probably should delete some of them. SCYX. Again, probably shouldn't be trading it, but I thought it was broken down. I hit a couple good spots around the 2.8, had tight stops. At the end of the day, didn't like what was going. It just kept grinding out. I kept waiting for it to fade. It wouldn't fade. And I basically just got rid of it for break even at the end of the day. It's just a ticker that just sucks, in my opinion. Poly, this was another one. It was on our watch list, I thought. Let me look. This one that just popped up, huh? Let's look at the little more on this one. PALI, boom. Yeah, Thursday. All right. So this was the hot chick popped up. I thought once it hit this 2.6, it was done after these stuffs into here. As it went right, I was a little early. Hit some, covered some here, and then I thought, well, maybe it'll go. So I was green into here. I was okay. And I just put a break-even stop way out here. And look at it, right at 2 o'clock, I was out and done. Went against me. I don't even know, did this take off? It just kept going. Yeah, it did. I mean, these are things, you just don't think they're going to come back. There's been a lot of that lately. Same picture. Okay, so this is later. Here's what I stopped out. I'm now thinking this is done and toast, right? I add some. I'm getting closer to VWAP. This is anticipation in my book, I think. I think I'm early. If I'm going to take the trade, it should have been down here anticipating this. I covered some here because I fat fingered. I hit a button by accident, a hotkey that's my get the F out button. So I was gone. Got right back in to just try it. I was like, Jesus, why are you doing that? It's late in the day. Just get out and be done. Wasn't worth it. EOSE, another one. Again, I don't know what I was doing and some of the things I was trading because they really weren't worth it. I had the top. I tried to play it 2.5, keep everything below. I got some decent size on, and I just let it ride. I think I probably broke even or made $10 on this at the end. I mean, again, this is close of business. It just did not fade. I wanted it to be down in here. It just never got there, and I never looked back and touched it again. Didn't look at it today. Okay, and here's the 31st. So here's today, right? I've been following the watch list pretty much as I can all week. As you see, I make my own mistakes as well. GMVD, I got in early pre-market. I thought 2.5 was a good spot, but I was going to go 2.5 to 2.75 and then hit it above it. So I got out. It was going to 3 right at the open, and I pretty much just loaded the boat. I got a little concerned on this candle here, but as it stuffed and then this went red, I said, oh, okay. I covered, I think, a 10th right here, and then it just went blah, boom. And then as you can see, this was a killer trade. I had a lot of size on this. It was a good trade. Covered some for what, $1.70 here, $2 here, and finished up at $2 here, which was it was a decent trade. GMVD. I had an offering out. It was kind of funny. Harry Haas and I were chatting before they even opened the market, and he said this is going to have an offering today, and I said no, it's not, and it did. So you got to believe your friends. Next, PYXS. Let's trade it every day this week. I wanted that $6. I felt this run up and down, okay, early pre-market, or yesterday, and then pre-market was kind of going sideways, back and forth here. I wanted to see that 6 and stuff. I would have gone to 630 and probably stopped out just above that, but it went up. You can't really see it. It went up. I hit some at 6, and when it immediately stuffed down below red to green, I hammered it. Yes, you could call it a chase, whatever you want. I knew in my mind that if it went that way, I was going to add shares. I think it was at $5.95. I hit all my shares on, and I just covered it on the way down. I wanted this. I had a quarter left on. Look, I lost $1, but I was looking for 2.5. So I was being a little greedy, but it was a great trade to end the week. It was a great green week. It was a great learning experience for me. Lots of things, frustrations, and still doing silly things, but I keep improving on myself as well. And I know what's right and wrong. It's just sometimes, right, our egos and our brains get in the way of us. I hope this helps some of you. It helps me. I go back over them. I'll go back over this on Sunday before the week starts, and I'll probably look over last week's as well. Hope this helps you guys as well. And have a great weekend, and I hope you traded well this week. Thanks, man. Or man and gal, whatever. Talk to you guys later.